the NBA end? Will the NBA be played 300 years from now? What will cause the end of the league? Today, we are going to look back at one of the greatest articles in the history of the internet, All Is Lost by John Boyce. And he wrote an article asking how the NBA will end. Some people said it will never end. Some said it will be discontinued by the owners. Some say it will evolve into something we no longer recognize as basketball. Will end due to waning interest in the sport. Most likely there will be a different sport, 300 years from now, way more popular than basketball. That's what I think will happen. Will end with societal collapse. Possible. Will end with the extinction of human life. I think those two are kind of the same thing. And will end with the natural destruction of the universe. I'm gonna lump those three together. What John Boyce ended up doing was making the worst rookie class of all time and just spamming it over and over again and seeing how it would affect the NBA. And I'm not gonna spoil what happens in this article. I'm gonna link it for you guys, but we are gonna run the experiment ourselves here on NBA 2K19. All right, guys, so I'm here in MyLeague. I'm the 76ers. I've automated everything for my team. I want to have no involvement with the team. I just want to be a neutral spectator to watch the NBA's slow death by no good players ever entering the league again. Now, I don't know what's going to happen this first season. Obviously, the new rookies, they're not in, but the horrible draft class I made will be coming through. So we're just going to simulate this first season and see what happens. I'm aiming to go 20 years into the future or until the last current player retires. Time to simulate these seasons, I gotta say. At the end of our first season, Stephen Curry MVP, Luka Doncic, guys, I don't know how to say his name, don't crucify me, Rookie of the Year, Tyreek Evans, Sixth Man of the Year, Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved Aaron Fox, and the first team all normal, everyone is above a 90 overall. In this sim, the Sixers lost to the Wizards in 6 in the first round. I'm guessing the Raptors or the Warriors are going to win the finals. It just seems to happen every time I've done this. End of season 1, the Warriors are champions to the surprise of nobody. Again, I'm just letting the computer handle everything for my team. I'm just going to check who we signed with all these picks. And we are signing 40 overall Bryant Quinn. And to next season we go. I'm here on opening day, and 40 overall Bryant Quinn made the roster. The Wizards signed 3 of these terrible rookies to their team. Portland signed 1. Minnesota signed 3. Free agents, Julius Randle, Rubio. There's still a lot of good free agents, yet teams are using roster spots on these 40 overall rookies. Maybe they just don't know how bad they are yet. Kawhi Leonard was MVP. Jerome Robinson was Rookie of the Year. He was actually drafted by the Clippers in real life this year, so he must have missed his whole rookie season, so that's why he ended up being Rookie of the Year here. Julius Randle ended up getting signed to a team. He was Sixth Man of the Year at 19 points a game, and Kawhi Leonard was also Depoy. Now, the all-rookie first team had 3 of last year's rookies on it. They maybe were on 2-way contracts or something, I don't really know. 2 of the 40 overall players also made it. This guy got on it. He had 1 minute played the whole season. And Corey Coleman, he had 1 minute per game. Also, no, he had 2 minutes the entire season, sorry. This guy managed to not make the all-rookie first team despite being a 72 overall. How bad were his stats? He didn't record any stats. These players also, they didn't record any stats. So the all-rookie team was just weird this year. The Raptors and the Warriors are having a rematch in the finals. This time the Raptors won. 2 seasons in, everything looks normal except for the all-rookie teams. A lot of big-name players are retiring, though. Joe Johnson's retiring. Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, Jose Calderon, David West. Derrick Rose even retired this year at the age of 31. That's a little depressing. Steph Curry's back on top of the NBA world, MVP again, averaging an astonishing 36 points per game on 51% shooting. So Steph had a monster season here in year 3. Rookie of the Year, Courtney Doyle, 1.3 points per game. 40% shooting, that's honestly better than I thought he'd be. All right, my man Courtney Doyle here, he played 3.5 minutes a game. He had 19 total points in the season, and he won Rookie of the Year. The sixth man this year was Dennis Schroeder, defensive player Anthony Davis again, and the all-rookie team is all horrible players. Again, guys were bad. In fact, 3 of them were on the Bucks, 2 of them were on the Bulls, so I feel like 2K just chose, I don't know, 2K must have chosen in alphabetical order or something and skipped the Sixers for some reason. Maybe we didn't have any in our team. The Warriors are going against the Hawks in the finals, unexpected. Looks like the Hawks are going to win this one. They did. Who's on their team? Trae Young. This team won the finals somehow. I don't know how, but they did it. We're losing some more important players in the NBA history. Tony Parker, Tyson Chandler, Carmelo Anthony, Nene, Dwayne Wade, Korver, Pachulia, Andre Iguodala, J.R. Smith. We're starting to lose some big names here. We just ended year 4. Steph Curry was MVP again. Our rookie of the year was Mike Young. Who's this guy? He's an 88 overall? Where did this guy come from? Undrafted? Found him. He has a Wikipedia page. So he is a real person. He wasn't from my draft class. I don't know how he ended up becoming an 88 overall, but he found a way. 6-man, Vince Hunter. Vince who? Who was this guy? Okay, apparently this guy has been in the NBA since 2017. He got to an 82 overall. I don't know who this guy is. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis, once again. The All-NBA teams are still pretty normal. All-defense teams are still pretty normal. The All-Rookie teams, where are these guys coming from? Who's RJ Vaughn? RJ Vaughn, where did you come from? The All-Rookie second team, though, all 40 overall. The Celtics have won the finals here in year 4. We're losing mostly role players this time. Trevor Ariza, Amir Johnson, Al Jefferson, Cephalosha, Augustine, but these are NBA players. These are guys who are quality NBA players, so losing them is kind of a big deal. Going into year 5, I want to take a look at some of the rosters of the teams, and they only have 4 roster spots for 40 overalls. Ooh, the Milwaukee Bucks have 5 roster spots to 40 overalls. The Cavs have 6 roster spots going to 40 overalls. Celtics don't have many 40 overalls. That's probably why they won the NBA championship. Injuries are on, so a lot of these teams don't have a lot of depth. 40 overalls are starting to take hold on some of the rosters, guys. Finally, we have a different MVP than Steph. Jokic has won MVP here in this 5th season.
That's very surprising.
Oh yeah, Jesse's here now.
Oh, hello.
Teams have been doing some interesting things. So you know how all the rookies are 40 overalls?
Yeah.
These
teams
teams
that low.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So
know
the
that.
teams have been looking for undrafted players from this year's draft class, like the Luka Doncic draft class. They've been taking the undrafted players from that draft class and signing them. So then these players who joined the NBA like 4 years after they went undrafted end up winning Rookie of the Year at like 70 overall. So let's see if they did that this year.
Okay.
I don't think they did that this year. The Rookie of the
Who
Year,
the hell?
Bryant Quinn.
With 0.7 points a game?
40 overall, Bryant Quinn just won Rookie of the Year. All right, he did average.
So what are the other players that average? Did not get MVP. Rookie of the
He
Year.
averaged three and a half minutes a game, which is the most I've seen a 40 overall average so far. That might be why he won Rookie of the Year.
What the hell? That's so bizarre.
Schroeder, 6-man again. Davis, this is his 4th Defensive Player of the Year in the last 5 years. So the All-NBA first team, again, pretty normal. Everyone's above a 90 except for Bagley, an 89.
This is going to get interesting in like 10 years.
I think it's going to get interesting in like 2 years.
Ooh.
Let's look at the All-Rookie first team. Everyone was 40 overall. I think they ran out of undrafted players to snag. All right, Mac Horton here. He averaged 0.6 points per game, and he feels he got snubbed for the Rookie of the Year award.
Imagine getting 0.6 points a game and feeling snubbed.
All right. Let's see how Anderson Reynolds is feeling. He actually is on the Sixers. He says there's no good reason why he's in the G League right now. He averaged 0.0 points per game.
What is the 0.2 he averaged or something?
He had 1 field goal attempt the entire season.
Wow.
It was a 3 and he missed it.
And he's first team.
And he's first team.
Interesting. Okay. So once it's all of that, like all 40 overalls, they have good stats?
I think once it's all 40 overalls, whatever player is still left, so let's say Trae Young has like a 20-year career, and he's like a 70 overall his last season, I think he's going to average like 40 points as a 70 overall.
So you're going to go like 10 years, 20
We're going 20 years into the future or when the last current player retires.
LeBron retired yet?
Not yet.
He's still on the Lakers?
Still on the Lakers.
Come on, Lakers! I want the Lakers to win. No! No!
Dude, they're losing to a 7 seed.
No.
Oh, they could come back?
Aw.
No, they're not coming back. And the Raptors just crushed it that year. They're the first team to win 2 titles now.
Well, keep me updated. I'm gonna come back in 20 years. I'm about to go in the hot tub, dude. You can sit all you want.
Oh, I'm going to be here for another like hour and a half.
Really?
Plus. Dude, it takes 10 minutes a season. I've been here for about 50 minutes now. John Livingston retired, Rondo retired, CJ Miles retired, LaMarcus Aldridge retired, Horford retired, Millsap retired, Rudy Gay. So actually a lot of decent players retired this offseason. End of year 6, Giannis has finally won his MVP. Took him long enough. 32 points a game, pretty nice. All right, at this point, there should be no more undrafted rookies from this year's class. Yep, Sebastian Stinson, he won Rookie of the Year. 0 points. This guy didn't appear in a single NBA game, so he has no career stats. He won Rookie of the Year. Roeder was 6th man again. Giannis was D-boy. So it seems like the Bucks are probably well positioned to dominate now. Let's see what happens. The Milwaukee Bucks, they didn't make the playoffs. Giannis won MVP without making the playoffs. It's interesting. All right, we have a Lakers Magic Finals rematch here in year 6. And it looks like it's going to go to the Lakers again. Lonzo Ball won Finals MVP over one LeBron James. Dwight Howard retires. Lou Will retires. Kyle Lowry retires. Marc Gasol retires. Eric Gordon, James Johnson, Jerebko, Jeff Teague. We are losing some quality NBA guys here. Eric Bledsoe. Some quality NBA players are retiring here. Some big names. Year 7 sim, and I think things are finally starting to get weird. Lonzo Ball won MVP. That's not what's weird, it's his stat line. He shot 43% from the field. That's pretty bad. He had a free throw percentage below 50%. That's horrible. He averaged only 11.5 points a game, 10.5 assists. Rookie of the Year, Terrence Boyd, a 79 overall. Somehow his career started this year. He's 29 years old, so he must be from some other draft class. These teams keep sneaking in these old guys. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Joel Embiid won 6th man of the year. Defensive player was Giannis again. And the all-rookie first team, that one dude, and all these 40 overall guys. John Schneider, he says, there's no way I shouldn't have been rookie of the year. He averaged 1.2 points per game on 29% free throw shooting, 22% field goal shooting. He did have 79 total points in the year, though. This means the 40 overalls are actually starting to get decent playing time. They're taking up more space in the NBA. It looks like the Lakers might be back-to-back champs here. They're having a rematch with the Magic, and once again, they're just crushing them. Yep, the Lakers are back-to-back champions. Lonzo Ball again, Finals MVP. Who retires? LeBron James retired finally at the age of 40. He's still a 93 overall, so I kind of want to override his retirement, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it all up to the computer. Costa Kufos' neck. What the hell? Look at LeBron's neck. Now look at Costa. Look at Henry's. It's normal. LeBron's normal. Costa. What is... This poor dude looks like he got stretched out like Laffy Taffy. We finished Season 8. Lonzo, back-to-back MVPs. Very unexpected. Edward Lampley, Rookie of the Year, 40 overall, almost 3 points per game, 12% from 3, 27% from the free throw. Not bad. Embiid, 6th man again. Giannis, 3rd straight Defensive Player of the Year. I haven't been covering Most Improved, but I just find it odd. 8 years from now, it says Brandon Ingram will win Most Improved Player, despite the fact that he actually was doing a lot worse here than he was in previous seasons. Yeah, like last year, he averaged 0.8 points per game more. He had more rebounds, more assists. I guess just not a lot of people have... I don't know. This was a bad choice. An 80 overall made the All-NBA 3rd team, so I think we're really starting to run out of talent here. Finally, the Milwaukee Bucks have won a title. Giannis has finally done it. Took him long enough in this depleted league, honestly. Chris Paul finally retired at the age of 41. Thaddeus Young, Mike Conley, Kevin Love, Batum, Westbrook retired. DeMar, Lance Stevenson, Monroe. We are having a lot of big names. I feel like I say this every offseason. We're so far into the future, some of the 40 overall players are retiring. This guy at the age of 26. Giannis is retaking the MVP throne from Lonzo. Stefano Ferrari. He won Rookie of the Year. He shot 16% from the free throw line. He actually played 10 minutes a game, which is, I think, the most we've seen so far for a 40 overall. Dang, he had 146 points on the season. Okay, I see you, Stefano. Dennis Smith Jr., 6-man. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, his career has turned out kind of strange. He never averaged more than 10 points a game, despite being an 87 overall. It's looking bad. Sixers had 4 rookies on the All-NBA second team. Oh my goodness. The Denver Nuggets are the NBA champions. So we've actually had a fair amount of unique champions here. Jokic, Finals MVP, no surprise there. Kevin Durant retired this year. He was still an 84 overall, probably shouldn't have retired. Ibaka retired, Vucevic, Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas, Biyombo, Jay Crowder, Ricky Rubio. Not as many recognizable names retired this offseason, but still a decent amount, including Kevin Durant, and a lot of 40 overalls retired. We're here at season 10, we're at the halfway point. I think it's time we take a look at the rosters for all the teams and see just how it's progressing. The Sixers, who I've not been controlling, about half the teams are 40 overalls now. The Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis, they have a handful of 40 overalls, not as many as us. Bulls, they have a whole lot of 40 overalls. Their best player at this point is Bam Adebayo, 84 overall. The Cavs, handful of 40 overalls. Clippers, only 4 40 overalls. Good job, Clippers. So it seems like every team has 3 to, let's say, 7 or 8 40 overalls per team. They're about half the NBA is a 40 overall player at this point. Every free agent's a 40 overall. If you're good, you're getting snatched by an NBA team at this point. We just finished the 10th season with Lonzo Ball once again winning MVP. This is his 3rd one. Rick Rose, Rookie of the Year, 40 overall. He averaged 4 points a game. Is that the most we've seen for one of these guys? He played 18 minutes a game. The Thunder actually relied on this guy somewhat. This guy played a role for the Thunder. Thunder needed Rick Rose's help this season. 6-man Skal Labrisier. Defensive player, Giannis. Again, Giannis has been killing it. The Atlanta Hawks have won the championship here at the halfway point. This is their 2nd championship in the last 10 years. DeAndre Jordan, Steph Curry, who after this sim has won a total of 5 MVPs. He retired at a 79 overall. Derek Favors retired. DeMarcus Cousins retired. Gordon Hayward retired. Paul George, Blake Griffin. We're losing some big names here. Kawhi Leonard. Year 11. If I look tired, it's because it's very late. Giannis is MVP again. Rookie of the Year, Edwin Lampley, 19 minutes a game, so a little bit more than last year's Rookie of the Year for the Thunder. 6-man Trey Lyles. Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan Bell. The Atlanta Hawks, champions once again. This is their 3rd of the sim. They're the first team to get 3 championships in this time span. Trae Young is just a monster, man. Tobias Harris retired. Cantor was a 58 at this point. He retired. Tristan Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker. Every retirement opens up like 2 more roster spots per team for the 40s. Year 12, I noticed during the offseason that the Sixers had a 40 overall slotted to start at center, so they do. Jamal Clark here. This guy's name is Jamal. Jamal Clark here. He's starting as a 40 overall. Here in year 12, Trae Young is the best player in the NBA, followed by Luka, DeAndre, Bagley, a lot of the guys from this draft class. There's still some talent in the NBA here. There is still a decent amount of talent. This will be my last season for tonight. Joel Embiid's at 64. That hurts my heart. And then I'm going to finish this in the morning. Marvin Bagley, MVP. Monty Bohannon, Rookie of the Year, 7 points a game. These guys, he got 22 minutes a game. So this dude almost played half the game every game for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trey Lyles was 6-man again. Jaren Jackson, Defensive Player of the Year, finally a newcomer. Gonna take a look at this all. Rookie first team. 7 points a game, 2 points per game, 6 points per game, 6 points per game, 5 points per game. They're actually getting playing time now. They're actually beginning to get playing time only 12 years into the future, my God. Brooklyn Nets versus LA Lakers in the finals. Lakers don't have LeBron anymore. Can they still win a title, or will they get defeated by the Nets? They will. Brooklyn Nets led by DeJounte Murray, a 75 overall. James Harden just retired. John Wall just retired. They were both 62 overall at the time of retirement. Clay retired. Alec Burks. Guys, I'm going to call it a night for here. I'll be back in the morning for seasons 13 through 20. It's getting late.